Good evening. As Groovy would say, ahoy. What's happening, everybody? Whiskey Nose here, Marty. Going to do a little post game party for 21090. Was live last night with Jason C. So didn't do a 6 to 8 tonight. Had a lot going on today. Got a lot of life going on. So anyway, thought we'd do a little, maybe an hour, maybe hour or so. We'll see what's happening. But anyway, let's get the party started. I know the guys are still going with Starlight. So anyway, let's get the party going, man. Let's get in the chat. Sue all's here. Meow, lick the like and like the lick. Sugar Kitty is here. What's up, brother? Whiskey Wars is here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The Stallmeister. The bastards are ready, buddy. Mike has an hour or so we got to make the most of it. Chattio, what's up, brother? Don't know if you're smoking the pipe yet, but if you're not, get it out, man. Love watching you smoking the pipe. Brian Slapshot, what's up, brother? Love the new helmet pick I saw. I think it was on Instagram, man. It was killer. And there's the groove, man. Ahoy, everybody. But yeah, going to get the party started, man. Let's just get some stuff drinking. We'll let the guys finish up. We'll let some people on. What have I had tonight? I've had a lot, and that's going to come as a real shock. Let's see what I start out with. Started out with E.H. Taylor single barrel, and then had some Eagle Rare, and then I have been doing, and if you sorry asses haven't done it yet, you need to inventory what you have. And this shit is only what is not up here yet. I've not got there yet. So going to make a spreadsheet and basically keep track of what's going on. Yep, stuff happens. Cheats will be on, I think, at midnight. So we're going to go for a little bit. Yeah, man, you got it. But yeah, anyway, I have poured here something I've not had in a long time. Regular, just good old Woodford Reserve. What the hell's the proof of this shit? 90.4. I've probably had this bottle for 3 years. I've not been a big Woodford fan other than their double oaked. Hey, there's Livewire. Like I said, the Stallmeister. No, but I'll probably add that later, Mike. I just need to get that stuff going so I can get it in boxes and get it back boxed up so I know exactly what I got. Hey, Katie, how's the Turks? Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, switched accounts, man. Sorry for the no, dude. Love seeing Livewire. That's what you need to use, I think. Guys, if you're not subbed to Livewire, go do it. Whiskey Wars is here. Sub there. The awesome Katie Turk is here. The most knowledgeable Sugar Kitty, and I mean that with all due respect. Slapshot is here. Talking about a great supporter. Anyway, got some people rolling in. We've got 12 in the chat. We've got Groovy. I hope I didn't mean to miss you, buddy. Guys, subscribe to Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic. Yeah, man. 7. Okay, shit. It has to happen. Let's get that going, guys. Get over there right now. Use all 50 of your subs, and let's get them to 600 now. We've got to get Livewire to 1,000 as quick as we can because they have so much great stuff going on, man. The stuff they want to give away, the stuff they've got in Patreon. Yeah, man. There's Adam Whiskey Shits. There's the other half. Yeah, man, you got it anytime, man. This is what we do. But yeah, this is Cherry Notes. I'm not going to do a review. I'm going as soon as they're done, we'll get the party started. Yeah, it's good stuff. I've never been a huge Woodford Reserve fan. I like their double oak store picks. That's about where it stops for me. And I realized I have 3 bottles of this stuff sitting back here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just throw some, yeah, man. Just go over and sub, man. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Yeah, man. You got that right, John. Fantastic. The best live pub in Whiskey Tube, no doubt, man. No doubt. Okay, let me get the link posted because like some people don't have a lot of time. So let me get this going here. Let me copy. And then I'll post that here in just a second. Yeah, man, we had a big night last night, so I didn't do the 6 to 8 tonight. I needed to do some stuff before we make this big move we're getting ready to make to North Carolina. It's okay to talk about it now. Yeah, there we go, guys. It should be posted, I think. So let me know if it's, yeah, there it is. So guys, jump in. We'll get the party started. But yeah, cherry notes. It's not bad on the nose. I forgot it's not bad. It's really not. Not a lot of flavor, but very nice. Very nice oak cherry notes. Not bad. I'm quite pleased to go back to it, to be honest. I mean, it's working. It's not terrible. And we'll do a bottle kill, I'm sure, before the night's over. So yeah, guys, like I said, be sure you get over there to Livewire. Use all your subs. Let's get them to 600. Hey, Stanley, what's up, buddy? And speaking of Livewire, let's bring in half the legends, Mr. Stahl. Hey.
Oh, are we live? Live?
No, it's just me and you. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Just plain Shane. What's up, buddy?
Just plain Shane. You used to be a little saucier.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
Dude, it's colder than a freaking well digger's ass.
That's in the brass closet.
It's colder than a well digger's ass.
How cold is it?
I don't know. It where we're at, it's 0 degrees, but it's like minus 15 wind chill factor.
You got any snow?
Like,
I guess not with that weather. You wouldn't.
It's too cold to snow right now.
Yeah, it's too cold.
It's snowing, but like you don't even see it because the wind's blowing and you don't even see it.
Yeah,
I mean, you see it coming down, but it doesn't hit.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be happening now.
It's like these tiny little, I forget the type of flakes they call it. It's something super specific.
Sleet.
It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, weather sucks right now.
So, Mike, I need you to keep track of where you are in subs.
Oh.
So we can make sure we've got it going. Hey, Groove. Ahoy, buddy.
Ahoy.
Holy cow.
How's everybody doing?
How you doing, man? You working your ass off still?
Yeah, I got home about an hour ago.
Bless your heart, man. You know what bless your heart means in the South? Do you know what that means?
Well, there's a lot of different meanings. Depends on the tone.
The tone here is thank God it's you and not me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The Waxter. What's up, Jeffrey Wackman? Come on in,
Cheers.
Jeff. If you're not doing nothing. We're going to go for about an hour.
Dark.
Oh, yes.
Man, come on in, Jeff. You're not doing nothing.
Oh, so I forgot
to mute. About an hour. Dark. I hear Whiskey Wars, but I don't see him. There he is.
Hey,
I love your freaking shirt, dude. Sean, that's a killer, dude.
You got to turn off YouTube.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep. I don't mind to hear myself twice, but 3 times it's a lot.
There we go.
How you doing, man?
That,
Sean, have you met Travis Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic to your left?
Ahoy.
Not in person. No, I have not.
Well, you're in for a treat, man.
You need to go check out his channel. He eats hot shit with his daughter.
Yeah.
And they're freaking epic. Yeah.
And she's a lot more badass than anybody on this screen. I'm just
yeah. Her one chip challenge was legit.
Yeah, it didn't even phase
so here
her.
you go.
What you got, Groove? What is that?
This is the Monolith. It's a new one from Martin House. It's a barrel-aged Imperial Stout whiskey, barrel-aged, 13%, and it is dark.
Damn, 13%.
There's the Demon Hunter. What's up, brother?
All I know is that Groovy has the best name on YouTube for sure. That is just.
I try. Well, what am I going to do when I retire? I'm going to have to take off the medic part.
I don't know. No, dude, you'll never leave that because you'll still have the experience and the know-how that if you need it, you've got it.
So are you
Well,
medic in military or are you medic
Yeah,
in
Army
okay.
medic.
Okay. Well, thank you for your service. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
buddy.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
94 more days
94
Cheers.
more days?
Oh, okay.
until retirement. Yep.
Damn, that's awesome. Shit.
So 13%, Marty. This is how we do it here.
Cheers,
on,
man, to
yeah,
retiring from the military. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Hey, Marty, you said you're drinking Woodford, right?
Yeah.
I'll join you in that.
Yeah, I need to. I saw it. Like I said, I was doing inventory of stuff today, and I realized I had 3 bottles, and 2 of them are unopened. I said I've got to get rid of at least one of them.
I hear that. Yeah.
So
This is
I'm
what
bright
poured,
tonight.
Ben.
but I didn't- There you go. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm bright tonight, but I didn't set up the studio lights, so.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm flooded out. I'm not on my normal rig. But Ben Demon Hunter will appreciate this. I just got this today.
Hey, nice.
Bourbon influenced batch, not
Yeah,
bottled
I
and
told
bond.
Mike it said bottled and bond. He goes, well, kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on to your seats. I'm about to show you something that's going to blow your mind. You ready?
Uh-oh.
Bam! Blind Squirrel Peanut Butter Whiskey.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Gather
you know
friends
what?
and be nutty.
You've
What's
got to
the
buy.
proof on that?
It is 70.
What you gotta
I
do
think
is-
that's kind of
I
a
just got it because it had a squirrel on it. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
Trev, what you
Ooh,
got to do
and
is you got to
bottle
buy
chugging.
like 5 or 6 of those and sign them and do them as giveaways.
Probably can't because they're only like $18 a bottle.
So is it any good, though? That's the question.
If you've had Screwball, I like it better than Screwball.
Yeah.
The peanut
okay.
butter.
So that peanut butter whiskey must have like a. I mean, really, it's kind of more of a schnapps than a whiskey at 70 proof, right? Can it be a whiskey if it's 70 proof?
No. I don't
But
think-
still, that must be like the sweet spot for peanut butter whiskey.
Well, here's also
can
another
take
sweet
that.
one.
You
This
can take
Fireball. It says it's cinnamon whiskey, but I like that stuff too. So I
Yeah, that stuff is fire. Sorry, terrible joke. I don't claim to be funny. I only claim to try to be funny.
yeah.
You can take that peanut butter and put a shot of the Knob Creek maple, and you got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna have to try that when we have whiskey weekend.
I've had all the Knob Creeks, but I have not had the maple yet.
It's
Like,
good.
I did
what
the
it's
9,
for finish, it's good.
12 to
for sure.
15.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. It's something
Got Robot
different.
Scott, Stacy H. Hello, people. How we doing?
Oh,
So
what's
I
up,
went by my
Stacey?
store, picked up all these new Martin houses, and he's like, "Hey, I just got my shipment of Eagle Rare in," and he's like, "And for you, I'll knock the price down to $88." And I'm like, "Kiss my ass."
Good answer.
Yeah.
That's where you're like, I'm glad you
Such a
have good
deal.
beer.
Oh, I mean, he's gotten me on price for a lot of whiskeys that I way overpaid for. So I learned.
Okay, if it's one that you can't get for the real price. So Stacy H in chat is like the Yoda light. I say that with all due respect, but we can't give you Yoda when Donald Rance is around. But she is like the queen of Irish whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
whiskey.
Trish.
How come you don't jump in, Trish?
Yeah, really. Come on, Trish.
She's
It's
got
not
a
a stream.
on the bed.
So, did y'all watch any of the game show last night?
I did. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
How about Shayla with her damn note cards?
Dude, Shayla was ridiculous. Like, what was Basil Hayden's maiden name?
Meredith.
Meredith.
I'll not forget that.
How the fuck did you know that? Yeah, it was like, and then you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I was like, no, I was like, the funny part, there she
There
is,
she is.
Trish.
I just turned the computer on.
The funny part was when she did a mash bill and Jason said whatever 68% corn, 32% rye, and she stopped him right there and said Penelope. And I was
Yeah,
like,
she like nailed it.
She's awesome.
Dude, she is super smart. She studies it. She's like Jason. She studies that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it was
She's like
nuts.
nothing I'll ever be. Like,
But then how about Trev like nailing all the bottles?
Dude, I busted his ass in the first one. I was like, I will make my points up here. Was I ever wrong?
who came in
God.
last though? Wait, was it you, Mark? No. Were you last?
Oh, huh?
Who
Yeah,
was
Marty
last?
was last.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was first for the
No, you
hour
Yeah.
and 10 minutes. But if you didn't lose points when you got wrong answers,
Is that me echoing?
It was me briefly. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
I was like,
Jesus, look at the size of that dog.
I know.
That's my buddy.
Dude, his head is bigger than yours.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
He's not a cane of course.
Oh.
Right?
No,
Is that
he's
a
a
Pekingese? That kinda looks
American Pit Bull Terrier. Yeah, Pekingese. That's you.
Oh, you look at
No, I meant his.
Oh,
Oh, look who I got back. Come here, me. Come here. Yeah, come here. Look at. Come here. Come here. Look at
Oh,
mom.
you got your poodle back.
Yeah, she's praggy. she's gonna be a mommy.
oh, very cool.
Oh, she is?
Yeah,
Well, that means you don't need that diaper for a few months.
she's wearing it right now. She's still got another.
Oh, eek. Gross.
They wear it during their heat. Mike, get over it. It's natural.
I know. That's why we had our puppy spayed as soon as we could, so we didn't have
Well,
to deal with it.
she's breeding. Like she's not.
Shark, what's up?
She's gonna have mini Bernedoodles this time. They're gonna be so tiny. They're only gonna be like 15 pounds or like full grown, I think. So
Oh, really?
yeah. And look how big she is.
Yeah, she's gigantic.
She is. She's a big girl. She's a good
Is
girl.
she straight? What kind of poodle is
She's
she?
standard poodle.
Standard?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't need another
Poodles were
puppy.
like little tiny things.
Yeah. No, she's standard. She's like 5'3" when she stands all the way up, like tall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's a big one. She's a good girl though.
That's awesome.
So I'm happy to have her back. So this will be her last litter, I think. The breeder said that this is gonna be the last one. So
Dude, Irish Wolfhound. Those things are awesome. Have you ever seen those things? That's what Stacy H has, is an Irish Wolfhound.
oh, those are the biggest. Those are the tallest dogs there are.
Yeah, and they're skinny, right? Aren't they the
Yeah.
tall, skinny ones?
They're like the ones like the hellhounds or whatever they like.
Yeah,
Like
The Hounds of
Baskerville,
Baskerville.
right? Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Wow, I can't believe. Hey, see that trivia? Did y'all see that shit? I was smart as hell right there. Hounds of Baskerville. I'd definitely win that one.
That's right.
I never read the books, but I I knew about the story.
Yeah, Sugar Kitty. I need another puppy to overspend money on.
Yeah, like you don't have enough dogs in that house.
God, my son's big dog is gone now. Finally, so
Oh, good.
this guy's only probably got a couple of weeks left. Unfortunately,
Oh,
he's having problems keeping his back legs up when he walks on the wood floor.
yeah, that's what happened with me.
Wow,
He had
Stacy.
that liver cancer. That's what happened. Like it was that week, and I was like, that's it." Like we're before the pain sets in. So
Yeah.
And I think he like knows it's like that because he never leaves my side now. It's just like he's always right there. I'm in the kitchen cooking dinner, and he's like right in my way.
that's the sad part about having pets. We know that that's gonna happen.
But you know what? Like he's almost 15 years old, and he has been
Yeah.
like my best pal the entire time
Have
I've
the
had
best
him.
life. That's. I mean, as long as we can give them the best life,
Yep.
live, I mean, they win. You know. So every one of my animals have been spoiled to death. So
Yeah. Did you just say spoiled?
That's right.
I'm from Alabama. I live in Alabama.
Just checking, make sure I heard that right.
So where is everyone from? Because I try and figure out where you are in relation. So I'm in Southern Kentucky, in Wayne County, if that means anybody.
Okay.
Right under Lake Cumberland.
My wife graduated from Wayne, Kentucky.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
she lived in Wayne, Kentucky.
Marty, are you
Yeah.
drinking wine? I'm almost gonna have a heart attack. What's happening?
Marty, are you dying?
Yeah.
No, I love a little red blend every now and then.
Oh, Cool. Well, cheers.
Chatty-o.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm
Good.
from
How are
Alabama, or I live in Alabama. I'm not from Alabama, but I live in Alabama. I'm from Florida. So
Oh, okay. Well, I
That's
grew up
where
in
she gets the
Florida, so-
accent from.
yeah.
From Florida.
Exactly.
I have two different accents. Sometimes I'm really southern, and sometimes I'm like in New York, like
Oh man.
because it was South
Nope.
Florida and South Alabama, like in the
Yeah, 22. I love
Happy
it. man.
222 guys. Yeah, 222 Brew is right up the road for me. Today is their 8th anniversary, so it's like 222 on 222. I've got their glass here, which I'm about to pour some. You guys may look down on me, and it's okay
No.
because I'm starting to get into bourbon,
nobody's
some
gonna look down on you
whiskey.
here, buddy.
Ooh, that
I have,
tin cup. Tin
little
cup.
tin
rye.
cup.
10 cup
man.
rye.
I haven't had the
So,
rye.
Cool. Yeah.
Hey, the only one I look down on is Trish. She's little.
Oh,
There's the mash, Bill.
Hey, Stanley, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
there you go.
What the hell's
Stanley,
Yeah.
your mic working?
Louisiana sugar cane.
What's that?
yeah,
Your
you're
mic
good.
working?
Was it muted?
What?
No, you're good. I
No,
hear
you
you.
can hear you,
good,
man.
man.
Just kidding, Stanley.
So unfortunately, Marty and everybody, I do have to go to bed because I do have to get up and work
Yeah, all right.
early in the
Did you
morning.
already
got you,
finish
brother.
that
Oh, come on,
11%
Come on,
stout?
Dangle. Dangle, hang
What?
around. Hang
Did
around.
you already
Dangle.
finish that 11% stout here at Anna?
The 13%, I chugged it right off the bat.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you? I missed
I
that.
saw
Damn it.
him. I was lurking. I saw him. Yep.
Trav's like, I gotta sleep good, so I've got to get
I
this
have
down
heartburn
now.
about that.
He's like, I'm going to bed. I've got to kill it now, Marty. Here it goes.
That's right, because I got to be at work at 8 in the morning, which means I got to get up early because it's a 45-minute drive.
Do it, buddy.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Love you,
Love
man.
y'all.
Email
Have a
me.
good night.
All right,
See
buddy.
y'all next time.
All right, man.
Cheers,
We'll see
buddy.
Groovy. We'll talk soon about the whole collaboration. I'd like to do that
Sunday.
soon. We're
Saturday
doing
or
it.
Sunday.
Okay, we can do it this weekend for sure. We'll get Lone Star has it too, so he wants to do it with us. So we're good.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
That's right. I forgot. It's the year of the collab.
Yeah, it is the year of the collab. And here is my tin cup rye.
Cool.
I mean, it's not bad. I'm just getting into whiskeys, so I mean, I
Yeah,
won
man.
some. I won a little bit tonight from 21090. I saw that.
Nice.
I had them up. I was
Ooh,
on
the
another stream.
Starlights. Those are good.
Yeah.
That was you that won those. Damn.
It was the members only win on that. I was just like, yes.
Oh, so what you win?
Cool.
On the, you won the members only with 6 ounces of whatever it was, and
Yeah, I think it was 6 ounces and 2 ounces. So yeah,
Dude, Starlight's doing some great things, man.
Yeah, I
love
like
that
every
Starlight.
Starlight I've ever had. I like
yeah.
it.
I'm looking forward to trying it. Now I may not be able to understand what I'm sipping on, but so I'm gonna have a little bit just to try it.
Nobody
No.
does. That's the secret. Just enjoy.
I know.
Oh,
I'm learning bourbons. I'm learning whiskeys,
Don't
and
worry
just
about
kind of getting into it. That's hence why I saw this bottle of Tin Cup was $20 near me. I saw this. I was like, you know what? For $7.50 of Tin Cup, I'll take it.
Yeah, Tin Cup was actually
Do you
the
smell like
head
a little mint on that one? I'm wondering because that tin cup is.
the head distiller of Stranahan's actually started now the head distiller of Tin Cup.
Yep, and Stranahan's are both considered out of Denver. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at. So
Me too. I think we talked about that, right? Didn't we chat about that one time? I'm up by Fort Collins, but yeah.
yeah, I'm out in Aurora. So yeah. Yep.
There may
So-
be a cigar blend Starlight coming.
What?
Like
So-
an actual cigar.
There's a cigar blend Copper Sky coming.
Really?
You gotta when that comes out, you gotta send me a link, man, because I'm a
It
I'm a
was like
cigar
I'm gonna
guy.
buy more whiskey.
So they
Where's that grown there, Stanley?
they sourced it
So-
from MGP, but they're a distillery based in Longmont.
Long, yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
there. Okay, so
Well, this is MGP too, so
They're
I'm not
coming to
gonna-
California though.
I'm not going to say anything bad about freaking people doing cigar blends, but the Joseph Magnus, we all know, everybody knows what, they've heard that. That's the original, the cigar blend. If you ever get a chance to watch, anybody knows who Austin Hubbard is, the Bourbon Santa. If you ever get a chance to watch any of his YouTube videos, he just did one on Finnish whiskeys, and he kind of called out a few distillers, but also especially Good Times. for flavored whiskeys and stuff, and he was going over what cigar blends were. And he goes, the problem is people were putting out these cigar blends, and what they're doing is they're starting with the same base as everybody else does their cigar blends with, and then they're just forcing flavors into it and calling it a cigar blend. But it doesn't match up. It doesn't match up anything near what
I don't think anybody would mistake Copper Sky Cigar Blend for the Joseph Magnus.
Oh no, but he's saying that people have sent him distilleries have sent him samples of their cigar blends, and he's like, it tastes so artificial that it's just, he tells them.
I'm not sure what they would be doing that's artificial unless it's a flavored whiskey.
Gross, Ben.
Well, I mean, it's just, I don't know what their blends are and what the ages and stuff, because you got to think too, right? What are the ages on that blend in a cigar blend? You're not. It's not young. It's nothing.
The
There's
extra
young.
flavor on Good Times is spit. Bourbon.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you saw any of Bourbon Santa's shorts on YouTube, they show them transferring whiskey at Good Times from one barrel to another by doing the siphoning, this hose siphoning, like you're sucking gas.
Oh, is that what Ben's referring to? I thought
Yeah,
he was just being funny.
No,
It's
a real thing.
Okay, that's gross. I mean, I want to pretend that the alcohol is going to kill all the germs, but I'm a germaphobe.
No joke.
Wouldn't that depend on the proof?
Right.
Probably.
I mean, if it's over, what is it for viruses? 80% alcohol.
I want to say 80 is what they do for like rubbing alcohol is the lowest rubbing alcohol.
I don't know what that is in terms of whiskey. I don't know.
It'd be the same. It's 80% alcohol, right? Like, although it's a different kind of alcohol. But...
Right. So I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, I say over 120. I'll take it.
All right, I'm gonna try this bottled in bond Scotch, Marty.
45%.
Yeah, I want to hear how good that is. I want to see if there's smoke on it.
That's the Kilhoman.
Yeah, the Kilhoman.
That's an American only release.
No,
it's bottled.
Well, it might be American only, but it's bourbon influenced batch. There's also the U.S. only version, which is in the same color box.
But is that one labeled bottled in bond, or is it just?
No, it's labeled BIB, but it says bourbon influenced batch.
Okay, but it's not. It's not. Is it not? It's not 100 proof though, right? It's
yes.
Oh, it is too. Okay. Because I know there's an American only release of something along those.
Yeah,
lines.
it's the same color. That one came out last year. This might be this year's version. I don't know. But yeah, this one is supposed to be really good as well. According to
I've got the Dalmore
Dustin.
behind me, the cigar blend.
See, I don't know what a cigar blend is. I imagine that you get like a tobacco flavor with it or something. That's just how I imagine it.
It's dark. It's got a lot of blends in it that when you basically anything with a cigar, anything you hear cigar blend or cigar based, it's all about the finish. It's not really up front on the palate. The nose is heavy, but the finish is where you get the leather tobacco. So
that's what I was thinking would be like a leather or tobacco.
Yep. After Marty, when he has his dip in, is what it tastes.
Yeah, I know. And I've dipped it. I've ditched it. Yeah, no doubt.
Stacey H.
All of Marty's whiskeys are cigar blends.
Yeah, no
it doesn't say bottled in bond. It says BIB.
Hang on, Mike. Hang on, Mike.
Bourbon influenced.
Yeah, bourbon influenced barrel. Yeah.
Batch, yeah.
Or batch or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, so but it does say it's influenced by the Bottle and Bond Act or whatever it's called in America. But it has nothing to do with Bottle and Bond, even though, because it's in Scotch.
So, Chad, where are you at, friend?
I'm in Aurora, Colorado, outside of Denver.
Oh, Colorado, okay. Yeah, there's a few of you guys out there. All right.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Is that real, Ben?
That's what he sent me. I don't know. Like, is that the
send it
label?
to me, Ben. I don't know what you're talking about.
He sent the label of that.
I can't show it because it'll just bleach out in the screen.
Yeah.
Good Times.
Yeah, it says siphon, Good Times, barrel strength bourbon whiskey finished in bourbon. Oh no, that's clearly not real. That's added. Everything else is blurry. Those letters are crisp.
Just like a DC Photoshop kind of thing. That we
Yeah,
got
this is photoshopped by somebody who also saw UFOs.
And they don't know how to Photoshop, so there you go.
They don't know how to use Glousy and blur.
Yeah, if you
Right.
ever want to know what a cigar blend is, just go back to the. I want to say it's like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. There was a live where Ben read the label from Darth
That was
Vader.
last week.
Was that no? He did that last week also, but he read the Darth Vader label. Remember the Darth Vader label? Like he went through the Darth Vader batch a
reading
few
the
weeks
note.
a few weeks ago. But yeah, he does a reading of the label of a cigar blend.
Okay.
But
So this is finished in weeded bourbon barrels.
Hey,
What's up,
Andy.
Andy? Good to
Hey.
see you, buddy. Great show,
Wow.
man.
Okay,
Thank you.
Ben.
Thank you very much. How are you guys?
Good, man.
Good.
He's
Thought
up
we'd do a
past his
little
bedtime,
post
alright.
party for once.
You know,
Since I couldn't go earlier, I figured we'd do it now.
yeah.
What's up, Andy? How are
That
you?
works. Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Good, good. Great show tonight, guys.
Thank you. We just got. He's a good guy. Good people out there. That was fun. We enjoyed ourselves.
I've never had a bad Starlight, man.
No, it's
Mm.
Me either.
they make good stuff.
I have, but okay.
Looking forward to trying
Yeah.
it.
What
What
which
did you have? It was bad.
one do you like?
It was a pick by somebody,
Oh, okay.
and it was the apple brandy finish picked by Drew P Whiskey. It was really really bad.
Okay. Well, you know,
So
it's a one-off.
yeah, it was a one-off.
I know
pick.
one person in chat that's not surprised by those results.
We'll
We're
just
not going to talk about that. Let's not start on that.
we'll just blame Drew P's palate on that one.
Yeah, let's not go there. You know who? You
Not
don't
go
have to
there.
say it. You're typing. I know he's typing right now. He
Know
can't
it.
help it.
He's
But
like,
yeah, I have this. I actually won
There you
the
go.
Starlight. I won just the Starlight straight bourbon from Brown Water Spirits, which is actually Virginia Bourbon Hunter, and Whiskey Throttle 1126. They started their own like picking thing on Instagram called Brown Water Spirits, and I didn't know that because I didn't know they were picking for people to win out of their subscribers, and I won this bottle, and it's really good. I mean, I've had a couple pours off it, and it's really really nice, really good for just being just a regular offering, nothing special to it.
I like the bottle and bond one that they have, and that's that Huber's one. And then I like the port finish one. That was good.
I was
I wish
impressed.
I could,
This
Robot.
double oak French finish is really nice. I mean, it's cool because one of the things I talked to him about afterwards, Todd and I were on for a couple minutes. That you go on a website and you have like 10,000 wines and whiskeys. You're like, you know what? It's got to be like a diluted product. It's like going to a diner with like too many items on the menu, and you're like, this isn't going to be very good. But the stuff continually is good, and it's impressive. Like, you guys are doing something right out there, and it's not blowing smoke up their tails. Like, it's actually really good. We've had some craft whiskeys that are not good yet. They need more time or attention to detail, but I mean, we were really impressed. We thought it was really nice. So
I don't know which one it was, but there's a local restaurant. We were there tonight, and I didn't order it tonight, but there's a Starlight there, and it's like it's an $8 pour, and it's like a $35 bottle, and it's damn good.
Mhm.
I mean, it's really good. I can't remember which. It might be they're just a straight bourbon whiskey or something like that.
honestly,
but
for $35, Marty, their standard offerings are really good. I mean,
yeah, it was really good. And I told the girl, I said, you need to make this one of your $5 pours all the time because it'll really fly out of here.
That's all right,
Stacey.
Stacey. We still like you. That's fine.
Has it? Have any of you guys
We'll
tried
get
the
you in
new?
the bourbon.
Have any of you guys tried the new version of Wild Turkey 101 yet?
Nope. Andy left.
No, I don't drink Wild Turkey 101.
Okay.
Andy's here.
What do you mean the new bottle?
So the new okay.
the
So
dogs.
last night on Whiskey Crusaders, we were kind of discussing in the chat and Matt on screen about the new Wild Turkey 101 bottle, and then it turned into, oh, by the way, just so you know, it's the same mash bill, but
There you
it's
go, buddy.
It's a brand
Oh,
new.
yeah.
It's a brand new still that they're using, and so it's changed the flavor of the 101 compared to the old paper label 101 to the new embossed glass 101.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now
haven't tried
it's
it.
slightly different, and they said that they're kind of buffalo tracing it, where they're making it a sweeter to try to get more people to want to some people
Turkey.
just getting into whiskey and stuff. There's the funk has gone kind of away from it, and it's got a lot sweeter. And so Matt said, "Hey, if I would anybody that really likes Wild Turkey 101, I'd buy all the paper labels you can because it's
Is
a
it that
different.
much different though?
He seems to think it is. I haven't got a new bottle yet because I've got like six
Yeah, I have
six
backup.
old bottles. So freaking.
But you know what I find is that a lot of times we get caught up in what something was and you forget about what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So just because Wild Turkey was X doesn't mean Y isn't as good. It's just different. And in your mind, you're stuck in the nostalgia of what it was. And you can't get, not that I'm saying Matt was doing that because Matt's knows way more about whiskey than I do, but I do see people do that, not just with whiskey, but everything in life, right? Like,
Yeah.
the
You ever
nostalgia
beat
there
Matt
because of how it
1-on-1,
was.
Mike? Mike, you ever beat Matt 1-on-1?
Am I going to beat what?
Have you ever beat Matt 1-on-1?
No, it's a different Matt. That was Matt, Whiskey Crusaders Matt.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But
what
don't get
you're
me wrong,
saying is
I'm
there's
ready to
no-
pump-
Yeah,
I'm ready to pump you up.
So you're saying there's a market for new Coke then? That it can come back and it can
Yeah, the new
exist.
Coke should be way
No.
better.
Good
A
point,
little
Andy.
spice here would be fine.
Maybe people needed to blind taste test Coca-Cola when they
Yeah,
first came out.
Pepsi clears on a freaking comeback.
Oh god.
So just to add to
No.
that, so I mean, it was when I first tasted this, Stanley. It was noticeably different. I mean, because it's it was one of my dailies. So it's more vanilla than the old turkey used to be. It was pretty noticeable right away. And the funk that like Mike mentioned is it's kind of toned down. So yeah, but I mean, it's not bad by any means. It's still great. It's still a great.
He was just
product, so.
Matt was kind of just saying that like Wild Turkey was one of his dailies, and now it's gone out of his daily list, and it's
I don't believe for a second Matt has a daily.
he does.
He has so
I
much.
don't believe that for a minute, dude. He's got
He's got over-
4,000 bottals of whiskey. He does not have a daily.
He does have.
If you're
some-
doing a daily, you can't taste anything.
How do you go proof on dailies if you got that many?
Yeah,
That's
like
the hard
there
part.
is no way.
That's-
Like he's
No, I
always
hear
trying
you,
your
Stanley,
kid.
but I just wonder, like, where in the hell do you start? Am I starting low proof today, or am I starting, Scotch? I just Lord,
It is
Lord.
hard. I mean, you remember what 15 years ago, you walk into a Blockbuster, you're like, what movie am I going to pick? And you have to go like to every single shelf, and you're just like back and forth, like back and forth. I mean, that's what it's like now. Only there's more videos than you thought in your own house. And you're like, what the hell am I going to drink today? So
God,
it
it's
does
nuts.
get a little crazy.
Thank
I know
God
how to
Netflix has the top 10 recommended.
And then I'll have a few pours.
And funny enough, Andy, in the next town over, there's still a Blockbuster sign still standing. Probably one of the last ones in America. The building's closed down, but the sign still there.
That's
We had
awesome.
a sign in my area standing until about 2 years ago before they finally took it
Good
down.
old
We're
Wayne
like,
I
Hazunga.
still have
Dang
my
it.
card. I'm
Like,
never throwing it away.
I do too.
No,
I still have my
Like, I
Blockbuster
cannot throw
card.
that
I have
away.
mine. Yeah, mine's
Every
in
now
there.
and then I will take it out and give it to someone. Say, "Can I use this?" And they're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like,
I don't have it in my wallet, but I have it.
Mine's in
It's
my
got my
wallet.
picture on it.
Yeah, I have fun with mine. I have like, hey, is this acceptable here? Like, no.
I mean, it could make a comeback, right? Like New Coke.
I really
New
hope
Coke
so.
and Blockbuster. In fact, they could sell New Coke like have a New Coke stand at the Blockbuster when you go and get it. It's perfect. I mean,
There you
it
go.
can't fail, can it?
Marketing. There we go. We get the
Still have
marketing
Red
plan
Box
worked out.
and the new
But
Coke.
is the new Coke now the zero sugar? There's you something.
Yeah,
to
sugar.
For diabetics, it certainly is. Yeah.
Damn
Sugar
right.
Kitty says Matt trips over a box of whiskey while coming inside the front door and says, "Oh, I forget what's in this box."
Right.
This daily drinker is what just arrived that day.
Death of Stars. That's great. You're right.
That is
That's
true.
awesome.
No, I have I guess I have just because I'm still like, even though it's 2 years into it, I'm still kind of a novice at all this. I really don't like the proof thing. It doesn't mean jack to me.
It doesn't mean shit. You know, well, in reality, it doesn't mean
I've
anything
literally,
anymore.
like right now, I started tonight with a toasted barrel Elijah Craig at 94.
Mhm.
And I could sit here all night drinking 80s and anything from 80 to 94 all day long.
I agree.
No big deal. Some
You can't
people
sit there all night long drinking barrel proof.
No, you can't. And
No,
I think
You won't be sitting, you'll be laying.
We'll try.
Well, no, I know people like to start out like
Eric.
right around 100 and then work their way up, and then once they get to those 120s and stuff, that's oh, this is so much better. I'm telling you right now, some of these Elijah Craig store picks and some of the 94 store picks and this like 94 toasted barrel,
The private
freaking-
barrels, too.
Well-
literally freaking amazing, dude.
the funny thing is about barrel, about the barrel proof is oftentimes it can mask the deficiencies within the whiskey. So it's actually nice to see a cut whiskey that actually really holds up and drinks well because it's a little bit more pure in
Consistent.
some ways.
It's consistent.
Yeah,
And
so when you cut it, there might be a proof where it actually maximizes the good and minimizes the bad. So that's
Exactly.
why cutting it. If you talk to distillers, they'll say like, "Oh yeah, 100 proof was, it still had a funk, but when I knocked it down to 96, it was perfect." And it's what you get with barrel proof though is you do get potentially stronger flavors because it's not watered down.
Right.
But barrel proof doesn't mean high proof, right? So like barrel proof
Baker's Mark is
bullet
high
is
proof.
what 109, 104, 104, 109.
Maybe.
Same with
Yeah.
like, the Maker's line is all around 109.
Yeah, that just means it's not watered down. That's the strength that came out of the barrel. So you're getting everything that it came out as.
Yeah, like this one right here, this private select from my friend's Sleepless Kimmy and Whiskey Neanderthal with U.S. Liquor from last year. 108. It's 108 proof, and I think I have two more from a couple of other guys here in Southern California.
Idaho's
That are
in the house.
right at 108, 109 too.
What up,
I like
Idaho?
Sophisticated Marty looks with a wine glass and swirling it. Like, I just-
God, Marty, you are like
Marty,
turning
you
in
sipping
really
on
a
Norton?
douche.
Is that the Norton?
It is.
See, there we
What
go.
is, I don't know that label that you showed me.
Let me tell you how I ended up on the Norton tonight.
Norton?
We started with Foregate, the toasted barrel Foregate.
Oh,
And I
love
was
toasted
telling Kevin, I said, there is a great note I am pulling off this damn Foregate. And of course he said, you're crazy. And I was like, no, I'll show you. So I grabbed the Norton down, we opened it, and we started nosing. I said, now take the nose down from 10 to a 5. I said, I'm telling you, there's a grape note here. And he's like, yeah, I think, so we kind of nailed it. So I've stuck with the wine since then. So
I
that's
don't
how
know
I'm
that
here.
brand. Norton.
Completely
Norton,
different kind of
grape.
Norton's
Amy, talk about it.
yeah, Norton's a grape.
Okay, that's why I thought you were
yeah.
talking about like the label. Like I was like, I don't know that. Like,
But it's funny because it's the only like big red American grape. It's very much like a Cabernet
Ooh.
Sauvignon or a Cab
Uh-huh.
Franc or a Petit Verdot. Like,
I can
but
see
it's
that.
American.
Horton Vineyards. Okay, yeah.
The
Oh.
Horton Norton. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss book, but it's really good. Like it's really really good.
No, I'm familiar. I ran a wine bar for a little while. So
Horton here's a Norton.
Horton's and Norton. There it is.
But it's
I forgot that Andy that you
Michelle.
like wine too.
I love wine.
Like
I love
wine's like your first like.
I'm Italian. I'm not allowed to not like it, but
right.
so we had the like this was really good. Like this Starlight, like,
yeah.
the Cab Franc was so good tonight. Like we had this because they have like 100 acres of like vines out there, and they have all kinds of old like European big red grapes. They're growing all the Bordeaux's, the Petit
So you
Bordeaux.
like it more
and the-
dry though with the Cab Franc.
I like big reds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
I
a
mean,
big.
I'm a Zen drinker, so I like more jammy, like, but not too.
All right.
So,
I was raised on dry Chardonnays, and I love them. I love that
Really?
dry shard. I
You
love
like
them.
the oaky, Chatty? You like the oaky kind of notes of the?
Yes, I do. That's what like my mom grew up with. My mom drank when I was growing up. White Chardonnays, and every once in a while she's like, "Here, try this." I'm like,
Michelle,
That's
you'll
really
hop
good.
on if you can. for
and
a
every
few
time I
minutes.
go to her house, I'm like, "You got yourself a shard in the fridge? You have a Chardonnay?" She's like, "Yeah." She pours me it, and it might be new, and I'm just sniffing it and just doing all the stuff. I'm like, "That's really good." She's like, "It better be good. That thing was $30 for the bottle. It better be good." So
Yeah, this bottle's 18 all day here.
Yeah.
If it wasn't
I
for
was-
Andy, I wouldn't know anything
No.
about
That's
it.
why I didn't have a problem switching from being a wine collector, drinker to whiskey because I was like, the money stretches a lot more.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of similar notes.
That is true.
from-
Stacey,
Yeah,
from
I am
oakiness.
so with you.
A lot of
Amarone is
oakiness.
my favorite, probably my favorite wine. I absolutely, it's expensive.
What is it?
But Amarone, it's an Italian wine. It's there's a unique process that goes through. It's the Cordova, what are the other two grapes? There's a million different varietals, and like Portugal and Italy have like 10,000 different grapes.
Mhm.
Amarone is ridiculously good, and your Gewürztraminer is good too. There's a German white, which is really really nice. It's very spicy, but that Amarone is just if you want the a Amarone light, get the Valpolicella. They're very affordable
Scotty.
at your liquor
Hey,
stores.
Scott.
And it's the same
How's it going?
style. It's like Bud
I've
and
never
Bud
heard
Light.
of that one. So.
Valpolicella is really. Italy has some amazing wines.
Well,
And
yeah.
it's- yeah, and the southern Italian wines are cheaper because they don't get the play of the northern grapes, but they're really really good. So
Yeah, I was raised on Boone's Farm, and I prefer
Yeah.
I prefer the Strawberry Hill.
Sure. Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog 2020, the banana red.
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's
Lord,
good
no.
stuff.
Why do you have to mention that? Like it makes my stomach boil. Like I'm just like, ugh, I can't
That's
read
like
it.
having the option to drink a Coke and you pick RC Cola.
Or
Oh,
that's
dude,
like
RC
having the
Cola-
option to
RC
drink
Cola
whiskey that you have behind your head.
It is
and
good.
a
I'm
bottle of
not
wine.
knocking it. RC
RC
Cola and a moon pie. We all know how that works.
Dude, if I-
Yeah, man. Hey,
if I
it'll do
wasn't
the job,
diabetic-
right?
If I wasn't diabetic, I'd drink cherry RC all day over any other cherry cola.
I agree with that
I
100%.
think Cherry RC is very, very
You
tasty.
know what? The Fanta orange is that's not.
I've
Cherry
had
Dr.
Fanta
Pepper.
I
orange. I
like
get Fanta
Fanta
orange around
You
here.
know how
Yeah.
much sugar's in that? Like 72 grams.
You know, Diet Sunkist has caffeine.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
like Sunkist too.
So does Barg's Root Beer.
How's this guy? What's up,
Good.
Scott?
Good. How you doing?
Oh,
You know what?
so
If
good, man.
if Todd were attractive and had a beard, he'd be Robot Scott.
I'm gonna get rid of the beard soon.
Are you really?
Why?
No, man, really?
It was a COVID beard. COVID's at the end.
You mean you haven't had the
I
beard
agree,
long?
Tim. I'm
No,
glad.
I had just started growing the beard right before I met you guys.
So about
I
2
always had-
years
I've always had-
two
I've
years
always had-
ago.
2 years, yeah. Like I've always had a goatee, but like cut short and stuff. But I never had a beard.
I'll be darned. All right.
Yeah, I gotta trim this mess up probably tomorrow.
Hey, Andy.
I kinda like it this
The
long,
wine you
though,
were
but-
sipping on tonight, how
Yeah.
would you say that compares to your typical Cabernet Sauvignon?
So Cab Franc is in that same category as like a Cab Sav. It's a big red, but it can be a lot more tannic. You know, like how you get
Like real dry.
Yes, it like kind of like suck the lips in, like just takes all the air out of your mouth. This one is actually not nearly as tannic as some of the other Cabernet Francs that I've had before, which is nice. But it still has a lot of like the black pepper notes and the big like cherry notes. It's a pretty wine. I was not expecting much out of an Indiana wine. I'll be honest with you, but it was really really good. I mean, not
Did you say Indiana?
Indiana. Yeah.
Wow.
Starlight,
Okay.
Starlight.
I
Yeah.
didn't know they had wineries there. That's awesome.
Honestly,
My mom's
there's
from
honestly,
Fort Wayne, so that's great.
Neither did I, but it's strange because California is obviously known for their wines and Napa
Sonoma,
Valley
yeah.
and Sonoma, but some of the best wines can be grown in other climates. Like Maryland is a good example. Our wine sucks in Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Virginia, right below you.
Wait, okay.
Virginia-
I was like, wait a second, because I went to Rhode Island and it was the worst wine I've ever.
Well, see, Rhode Island's tough because of the climate.
It was
So-
horrible. Like
Maryland actually, they said, has the closest the French word for like everything about wine, like the ground, the soil, the climate, the slope, all that stuff is called terroir. That Maryland apparently has the terroir that mimics France, which is the best in the world, more than anything else. Like climate and all that stuff it's Maryland. But our wine sucks because we had these archaic rules that you couldn't export or import anything outside the state. So no one even wanted to bother with wine. They didn't care. Now that that's changed, like vineyards are starting to come up. They're trying to get better, but like we're decades behind other states that have been doing good wine. Yeah. Virginia, Marty, is a good example, who's doing much better wine than we are here, with a climate that's not as suitable for some of the grape growing that they have. So like Indiana, apparently these guys alone are taking better care than we do here, which is really cool because I was like, there's no way it's going to be good. And it was really, really nice.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona's good. Yes. Southern
they
Arizona.
do have some good wines in Arizona.
Tool. Maynard from Tool owns a huge freaking winery in Arizona.
Yeah, I actually had a bottle of his wine. He signed it, and I don't have the bottle anymore. Even Western Colorado makes phenomenal wine.
Oh, like in Palisades area and stuff?
Yes, yeah. They have the peaches and everything. They have great vineyards for wine. That's the perfect climate for it.
Yeah, we went to like 10 vineyards when we were there.
Yep. See, so you know, it's just Western Colorado has great wine, great peaches.
It was beautiful.
The change in climate is good. Like if you have the cool nights and the hot days, like that wine, like the grapes thrive off of that. So that's good for grape growing.
So do the peaches in Colorado.
It's like Washington State wines. They're really
Washington State has amazing,
like the arid like climate is really good for.
I think Washington wines are better than Napa, to be honest with you. Because
I do too. I
agree.
I think the California wines are just big fruit bombs because they're overripe because it's just nothing but sun blasted. I think Washington, Idaho, some of those places have some amazing, great, really, really good stuff.
Tim's not going to buy any wine
live there.
Do you like Black Ankle then, Andy?
There we go. Right there in
Black Ankle is expensive and probably for a reason because it's one of the few vineyards that actually is doing wine well out here.
I was going to say, it's the only one in Maryland I've ever had that I thought was good as a red wine.
But it's expensive as hell. I mean, that's the problem. You're paying for it. But yeah, they're really, really good.
Oh my God. 2 weeks of sweet corn in Colorado and you'll die. So and then the rest of the year it goes to the cows.
Tim,
you're right. The sweet corn is really late August. Yeah, the sweet corn is so good. And
it's like Eastern Shore white corn.
So
no, what happens with it is when it's growing, it freezes while it's growing, and while it freezes, it makes it sweet from the sugars. And it's a very short time that crop is valuable. And it's only sold literally like the last 2 weeks of August. So my birthday falls under that. So every year my mom's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, I want the I forgot where it's from. I think one of you is from Colorado. You can tell me what it's called. But yeah, the sweet corn from here.
Tim's not loving the Indiana idea. Yeah. So I was actually in the same boat. I didn't think it was going to be good. I really, really enjoyed this bottle. I don't know what the other ones taste like, but this bottle of Blanc is really good.
Well, that's shocking to me for Indiana having good wine. That makes me happy.
Off of the lake, so it's grown off. It's lakeside with a little bit of a slope, which you need because you think Indiana and you think Kentucky, it's like straight like flatlands and corn. So they've got a little bit of a slope, and they've got the climate change from the water, but Tim's got no part of it, but it's honestly I'm a bit of a wine snob, and I really like this bottle. It's really, really good. So
I got to ask the group: has anyone ever had Kentucky wine? That is the thing. So
wait, muscadine or what?
No, real wine.
We went to a couple vineyards when we were in Kentucky. Can't remember. They were just like mom and pop vineyards. They were okay. I like the Chardonnays. Like we bought a couple whites, but the reds were not.
You know what I find is that you go to a winery and you do a wine tasting, and you sit there and you're like, "Oh wow, these are really good," but then you put it up against a good wine when you get home, and you're like, "Nope."
No, I don't even. I couldn't even school my face, and we were in her like house. Like her dog was like in my lap, and like I was just I was like, yeah, it's fine. Merlot, no, like it's like
Mm-hmm.
water.
But Mike, you're right. It's almost like you have to drink a good glass before you try another one to make sure your palate isn't a little bit skewed.
No.
Because that can happen. That can happen at a liquor store. Like, hey, try a new store pick. You're like, oh, this is really nice. Like, well, I haven't had anything to drink today, and so I go in there and I sip it. Anything that tastes like whiskey remotely is going to be good for a second. So
Yeah,
you
the
have to
whiskey
catch
is-
me.
I found with Kentucky wines, they were all under. They were like 12%. Like they were like just like kind of water, like water wine. Like I don't know. It was
But
like
they're sweet. They're sweet wines.
no, like they were trying to pull off a Merlot. Like it was just anyway. Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'll
keep
be
going
honest.
if they're
Like,
serving
no,
guys,
I mean-
right, like Maryland wines are bad. Like you have to. Certain states have it. And
It
some
was
don't.
like Rhode Island
Yep,
wine.
yeah.
It was like they were like, "Oh yeah, here's a Merlot and a Cabernet," and I was like, "No."
Most Maryland wines are now just like sweet fruit wines.
Oh yeah, I don't like Muscadine. Ugh,
Yeah.
I
Somebody
can't
said Mark and Sherry
Oh
Carter
God, I
like
love
wine.
sweet wine.
see.
Mark
ugh.
Sherry Carter.
You're like Moscato. Like you're
That's
like
what
a
I hear.
Moscato drinker.
I don't know
Like,
if
Heard
that's
that.
true or not.
There was this chocolate port they have in Temecula at this one winery in Temecula,
port's
California.
different.
Chocolate port was so fucking good.
Oh wow.
Oh my
That
God.
sounds
Port's totally
great.
different though. Like
That's-
that's a whole different.
Port's a very slow sipper. That is
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a,
Oh yeah.
my
You would-
wife is Portuguese. Her family's from Portugal. So I went over and I used to and we've been there a couple times and drinking port over there with they drink it like it's nothing. I'll tell you, it's got some kick to it, man. Put some
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
we would mix
I've
it
had
with
port.
almond champagne or
Yeah.
sparkling wine or whatever it was, and they called it an almond joy. So good.
yeah. Port's got some kick to it.
oh yeah.
I've had some port. Yeah, I get it. Yep.
If you want to warm up, drink a little glass of port.
Yep.
It's
That's
hot.
a winter warmer right there. That's
Yeah.
not a
Dude,
summer
red
drink
wine
at all.
makes-
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yes.
Is that weird? Like, I'll go drink red wine at an event for work, and it's like after about 30 minutes, appetizers get there, and I'm like going,
I love
"Jesus,
Pinot.
I'm sweating."
Yeah.
I don't know what's in wine, but it like raises my body temperature.
Yeah.
Wine is fun because-
13%. Yeah.
You think about like
Sulfate.
you think about beer like in America, and there's like what 8,000 different breweries across like micro. It's like it's huge.
Yeah,
And
in
you think
Southern
about
California, there's
distilleries
8,000.
are like growing by the day, like new distilleries open. But if you think about the sheer number of wine like vineyards out there, I mean, there's 10 million like wines everywhere globally, like from every place across the world. Wine is so big. And
What's
there's
a
so many
pilot
different flavors. There's
ingredient?
something for everybody. It's a really cool feel. Like, I don't know how you could be a sommelier because there's just so much to learn. It's just like it's insane. All the different
Yeah.
grapes and vintages and years and soil types. Like, it's crazy. Like it's a whole new language.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you can
it's-
go.
it's
You
fun.
can go into it. Look, well, just look at like Total. If you people who have them, Total Wines. You walk into their wine section, you can literally spend 5 or 6 hours going
Yeah.
through just what they have in that store, and
Yep.
it goes from $6 freaking bottles to bottles that are over $100 freaking dollars, and it's like.
Yep.
And and they got them from every freaking region of every freaking country, and it's
And
just
you
like
don't have to pay an arm and a leg for good wine, by the way.
Well,
I'm
no,
very
because-
happy with
I
Black
gotta
Box.
tell them that. Like, look.
I'm telling you, it's only like freaking $7 for a freaking Boone's Farm. So
Wow.
$3
Yeah.
check,
What-
wasn't it?
what's
I
$3?
didn't even realize Boone's was still around. Holy crap.
$2.
I just have to say,
Two
from a
buck
wine
chuck?
drinker, from somebody who's
Wow.
drank a lot of wine, like the Malbec from Boda Box is not bad, and I don't care what y'all say. It's
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
actually good. That's what I'm having tonight.
I actually
And,
bought a
and it
second.
lasts because you don't have to. I mean, because it's in
The bag.
You don't have to like worry about corking it in the whole 9
Yeah,
yards.
it never lasts 3 days, but yeah, sure.
So I didn't. I asked Trish about some wines. and
I
got
told
like
you
a-
what to get, but you didn't get it. You got something else.
Well, I got the Menage a Trois freaking red and
Yeah.
a couple
Ooh,
other
there
ones.
you go for that one.
But somebody had recommended this Kirkland Malbec.
Okay.
I haven't had the
Malbecs
Kirkland.
are good.
It's
Malbecs are
freaking
good.
nine. It's like nine or $10 for
Yeah.
a bottle. And this is my second bottle, and I'm not a wine guy. I actually
Yeah.
went and bought a
The
Bottle
good thing
chugger.
about Malbecs is they're from Argentina. Like they can't put all the preservatives and all this stuff that like other like big wineries, like they can put anchovy juice. I mean, they can put all kinds of stuff in there. There's like
They're rectifiers.
put in there, like purple coloring,
Mhm.
whatever. But like Argentina isn't, and that's why like
There's a good
Malbec,
point right there.
if you
Yeah.
drink a Malbec, you're
Trader Joe's
probably
does
not
have
going to
good
get a
stuff.
hangover. from
Trader
a
Joe's
Malbec.
wine, yeah.
Like it's good. Like
Yeah.
Malbec gets well, and it's one of the grapes in Bordeaux too. If you
$2 chucks, yeah.
So you get like their and like an Argentinian Malbec or a Chilean Malbec is going to taste different from a French Malbec too. Like they're all really cool. Like they're just
Yeah.
very distinctly different. Like New
The
Zealand
Argent-
has like killer
like,
whites.
those have certain like rules though that they can't like mess with
True.
it, which is great.
Mhm.
So they're like really like clean to drink.
But yeah, Trader Joe's $2 check, man.
Yep.
That's it.
So are we all like,
in
not
Colorado,
doing
they got
whiskey
$5
reviews of
chuck. So, haha.
Yeah,
Not $5 chuck.
Sorry, back to whiskey.
We're gonna all stop doing what we're doing. We're gonna do wine reviews now. I'm gonna kick Todd out. I'm gonna find a new co-host. We're gonna do.
It's a race.
Well,
to get
I
the
was
first
told I
wine
have-
review.
I can get down on wine reviews. Yes.
I would happily have you fill in for Todd. That'll be fine. Our numbers will go up.
Andy, have you tried that Evan Williams bottled and bond yet?
Yeah.
I hear it's good. I'm new to this thing, but I hear that Evan Williams bottle and bond's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the price, it's a great pour.
It's really good, yeah.
Generally, I've heard Evan Williams is just really good for what they do.
Yeah, this was
Are
really,
you guys,
really
you
hard.
guys
This
joshing
is
me on a joke I don't know about? Because I mean, I think it's a really good
What?
pour.
This is
Actually,
allocated,
Oh
right?
yeah.
No, it's
The
good.
Evan Williams
Yeah.
bottle and bond. I like it.
Yeah, I tell you,
I
it's
like
getting
Evan Williams.
Definitely allocated.
harder and harder to find. It's like something like $90 in my area now, but yeah, it's still a good pour for the money.
Are you serious? What?
It's not $90.
Are you talking about?
On the secondary.
Wait a second. My old tub is allocated in my area. So I was
Really?
like,
Old
Is it
tub.
really?
Oh
I
god, Old
I
Tub
was
is
like,
so
don't even
good.
tell
Though.
me Evan Williams. blah, blah, blah.
$22 for Old Tub. You can't beat it.
Dude, that's
You
good
Canadians,
shit.
I
That's
mean,
I don't know.
good
The
bookers.
fact that Evan Williams bottle and bond. That's
I mean, this was $21 for the.
That's
10
horrible. Yeah, you could just take the bottle and dump the whiskey.
Yeah,
For
the
what?
Old
For what,
Tub
tin
is
cup?
A
honestly-
tin cup. I hate that stuff.
No,
Old
this
Tub
is
Why?
this is
Is
okay.
that
This is
$25
okay.
booker.
Scott, tell us how
The-
you really feel about Tin Cup.
I know the
Oh,
rye is the
Rye is a lot better than the bourbon. But
Yeah,
the
but
that's why
bourbon.
that's why I want the rye.
Chatio's
for $1 more.
just testing out the waters. So
That's- yeah, but that's-
why
yeah.
I-
I'm learning, and I
Yeah,
saw
he's
Tin
learning.
Cup
He
was
didn't want to spend
Colorado
a
whiskey.
He did
and so-
good. Not
yeah.
a bunch of money.
The
No,
way
it's
the way
20
Todd came in
$20
on
for
that, it was like
$7.50.
he used it for toilet
Yeah, and just because I don't like it doesn't mean you're not going to like it.
No,
Because
I
my
think
taste
it-
is different.
It's okay. It's not the best, rye I've
Look,
had.
there is a market
No,
for
the-
everything.
but it comes home with this, so I'll take
The rye is much better than the bourbon.
Yeah,
Not
and that's what I
everyone
was
likes
reading
the
when I was,
Maker's
like,
Mark
at the
P90X,
store.
but Todd loved it.
P90X.
All day.
Andy, I'm still searching for that release. I keep hoping one
I'm
day.
too, man. Bro.
It
How's
is
the
not easy to
P90X?
find, man. It is tough to find, but if you come across it, you gotta snag it quickly.
I've heard such good
And I've-
things, though. That's
Yeah, and
what
I've also,
kills me
I've,
is,
yeah, I've also heard that people really like that Meredith Hayden?
The Old Crow Double Barrel 47. Oh, look at that!
yeah, that's another good one. That's it's hard.
Oh, look at
really,
Scott.
really allocated. Just super unfun.
That's so awesome.
Don't tell him.
Oh
No,
my
that's
gosh,
phenomenal. That's
fantastic.
phenomenal, Scott.
So
That's
going
awesome.
back to wine for just a half second, for all the people that know way more about wine than I do, because I just kind of casually sip wine. I know very little about it. I need a good Cabernet Sauvignon recommendation, because that's kind of my thing. That's usually where I'm at wine wise, and I even like bourbons finished in that. So to the wine people out
I'll
there,
let you guys
good
think of the
recommendation.
How much do you want to spend?
Well, okay, budget. I spend way too much on this crap around me, so let's keep it kind of budget friendly. But under 30.
Okay. You can do it for a cab.
Oh, 60 still. I mean, you can get like Josh wines that I think are really good for $15.
Josh,
Yeah.
Josh
Silver Oak.
Sellers, the Legacy blend is really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I really like
If
that.
you
Does
if you
Bartles and
have them
James
at
make
your
a
store,
cab?
they have. I mean, our local liquor store has like $15 to $20 bottles of French Cab Sav. I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna tell you which particular kind. If you can find a French one, try it. They're really good. Most of the time, they're really good.
Right back.
Just some of the things. If you like really super fruity, the the Napa Valley, like the California ones, are really like they're in your face, like really
So
like big
Yeah.
fruit bombs. So they're very different. If you like a more traditional old school wine, try and find like a French Cab Sav, and they're not expensive. Some of them can be thousands of dollars, but some can be really cheap. They're all relatively really good.
I got
If
a
you
quick-
want a
yeah, I
real
got a
fruit bomb, go California.
Hey Andy, real quick.
Yeah. Sonoma Valley, yeah.
Does Bartles and James have a cab?
excuse me.
Have Bartles James have a what?
A cab?
I are those guys still around? I mean, they were
No,
100.
I'm trying to think. What's
the
the
80s.
what's the wine cooler? Remember what was it? Oh, Seagram's was the other wine cooler.
Oh God.
They
Dude, I
pulled out
remember
from
when
that.
Bartles. I remember. I mean, the thing is bad is I'm old enough to remember when I was in high school and stuff like that, where it was like Bartles and James, Seagram's, Zima. Yeah,
I remember Zima from high
You guys
school.
remember
It was
Zima
like,
Gold? Do you remember
oh.
Zima
And-
Gold? It was that
Yes.
didn't last.
And then I remember when the Jack Daniels coolers came out, and I had to like buy those for all the girls I knew.
Lynchburg
Yeah.
lemonade.
See, I remember those.
What's the other one? What was the other thing? Oh yeah, and
Oh,
then
God.
you used to think you were cool because you could go in and sneak and get someone would actually sell you a bottle of Thunderbird or 20 or Mad Dog 2020, and you go
What
out
is
with
it?
your friends. You go
Or
with
if
your
you're
friends
really
and
classy, you get
Aftershock.
some Aftershock. That was the big thing when I was in high school.
I
remember
love
oh my God, I remember Aftershock.
Oh, it's horrible. And
Loved
then,
it.
Like
And then
4 or 5
Jaeger.
years, yeah, like 5 or
God,
6
Scott,
years
were we
ago,
shoulder
somebody got
tapping
me
the
to try
same
a
places
Ford
outside
Loco.
for that stuff?
hey, Mister.
Hey, Mister, do you think you could? Here's $20. You think you can go and get me some? No, son. All right. Hey, Mister.
All right, hey, Mister.
I had to do that with Goldschlager. Someone finally said, "Whatever, kid, I'll do it for you."
I haven't had gold.
If it gets you laid, yeah, I'll do it for you.
You knew the places where the whole I left my ID in the car worked. It's like, son, I know you're underage. I just want to make a buck tonight. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Just
I
give me
don't
the
care.
money.
Just
Let's go.
just get
Give me the money
it
and get
home
out of here.
safely.
You're
Don't
actually
make an ass
insulting
of
me with
yourself.
your I forgot my wallet routine. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
And what's really
I've
sad,
seen McLovin IDs for the last 20 minutes. Just take it and go.
don't you wish you could almost go back to those times when you weren't like a snob when it came to beers and whiskeys and freaking
Oh, I want to go back to
wines
those
and stuff?
times and buy the stuff that I left on the shelf and put it in the basement for today.
Yeah, but I mean,
Scott, I'm with you. I'm with
back
you,
in the
man.
days
That
when
could look 10 years
Lucky
ago,
Lager was good enough. Or freaking
So my back in the day, Stanley, was Colt 45s. That's how
That's
we
right
got-
here. That's Baltimore. That was us. That's us.
Yeah.
was that
So there you go.
Billy D. Williams? Wasn't he the Colt 45 commercial guy?
Mhm.
Or, and then remember Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull, the Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull.
Schlitz and Old English, Schlitz. You had the Steel City
Mickey's-
Reserve.
Mickey's
Natty Bo, if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, I remember. So a typical night was we'd buy 3 Colt 45s a piece and get trashed. That was, the big ones, the 32s.
Yeah.
There was no 40s in Florida, so they could
Oh,
be-
okay. So we grew up with the 40s here in Colorado. We had the
Yeah, we have
Todd did Edward
we had the
40 hands one
40
night.
ounces of freedom here. So,
Todd did do it over 40 hands.
OE 800.
oh man, it was so bad with the 40s. Oof.
There's just nowhere in this world, whether you're a college kid or not, where 40s are a good idea. You just
No,
can't
it's-
drink it fast
It's
enough.
bad. Yeah, it's bad
It is.
decisions that you learn.
It's just not smart.
We still have them. Every
the
time I
bottom of the
walk by
bottle
the
is
door
just
with the
thick.
40s, I just give the 40s the middle finger when I walk by it because I'm like, screw you. I'm gonna get like a 6-pack of like some nice craft beer and just
Oh,
go
yeah.
home with it.
So-
Screw you 40s.
We thought we were high class when I went to school. We were going across the Canadian border and getting Molson Triple X and bringing that back by the case. And we were like,
God, that was-
rolling high.
that had to have been like high ABV. Holy crap!
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then it was otherwise it was Molson Ice because I was up in Erie,
We remember
Pennsylvania.
Molson Ice. We
Well,
had it
bad
down here in
words.
Colorado
Bad
on
for
your
a bit.
pancakes.
little bad
was cheap.
blue.
Yeah,
mishap.
cheap and high alcohol content.
Molson-
Hey guys,
Molson Ice is-
I'm gonna head to Cheech real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna head over
Sorry,
to
sorry,
Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, no,
But
it's cool.
it was great
I'm gonna go ahead and
talking
shut her
to you
down.
guys.
We need to get over
Yeah.
to Cheech. He's been
Okay.
going for about
There
8
is
9 minutes.
there is one
Yeah.
place where 40s do
All right.
rule.
Bye, guys.
See you
Bye, guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
guys.
Nice, Greg.
Mike
Nice.
knows it, but he just jumped. Was a place called Dick's Last Resort in San Diego. They do not. It's a bar in downtown San Diego, down by the harbor.
They insult
that
you.
only sells beers in 40s or 32s, depending on what it is. If it's Budweiser's or somebody that's 32s, but everything else is in 40s. They don't sell tap. They don't sell tap beer. They don't sell anything less than a 40. So when you order a beer, boom, that's what you're getting, and everything all their food comes in buckets, and all the waitresses and waiters are the rudest people in the world. Like they'll come up to you and say, "So what do you fucking want for dinner?"
Yeah, they have that.
We had
in
one
the-
here in Baltimore.
We have stuff like that. We have.
They,
Like, I
they
don't
didn't
know
do the
if
beer
it's that
thing.
big,
There's
too.
one in Vegas too, but yeah, they had regular beers, but yeah, they throw your silverware on you or rude.
Then
Not-
they have the fights with the paper towels. They get them wet, and then they have the freaking like spitball fights and stuff like
I
that.
don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw the spitballs, and then they always make the dunce hats and writes,
Yeah.
rude stuff on them, put on people's hat. Yeah,
And they have,
that
like, these.
Baltimore was not the market for that.
Yeah, they have a lot of.
No, because we did that anyway, Scott.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't-
how. Yeah, that's how we treat. That's how you treated everybody in general. So.
We had rude waiters to begin with. We didn't need it.
That's a Fugazi concert.
Marty,
Guys,
what beer are you sipping on, Marty? Is that beer?
Yeah, it's really heavy. It's 0 sugar Canada Dry.
Right.
Finishing my
Oh,
whiskey
yeah,
Hey,
before
Marty,
I go over
I'm on the
Marty-
downhill slope now.
I will tell you, Marty. I will tell you that Barrel Proof, Elijah Craig, and Canada Dry 0 ginger ale is a freaking excellent freaking cocktail.
Bourbon and ginger. Yeah.
I'm gonna take your word for it, Stanley.
I
Well, no,
think
that
sounds
that
good,
Canada-
Stanley.
that
I don't
Canada-
knock it. I think
that
you're
Canada
on
Dry
to
Zero
something.
is actually really good.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think you're on to
surprised.
something.
Because diet
guys.
ginger ale has got that weird taste.
Yeah, but that's for some reason that 0 ginger ale is a little because I just started drinking diet ginger ales like within the last year, and that 0 is the best one I found so far. It doesn't have like a really bad aftertaste to it or anything.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. It's no freaking Coke Zero Cherry, but it's
That's right, man. That's the best in the
Right.
biz. Coke
Oh no,
Zero.
Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero is the best in the biz now.
I won't argue that either. That's good
Oh,
shit.
have you had the freaking Dr. Pepper cream soda?
Cream
Zero?
soda, yeah, that's good
Oh
too.
shit, that is freaking. The only place it has out here is Bevmo, and every time I go in there, I take like whatever they got. Just freaking say I'm taking them all because nobody else has it.
Yeah, the
Andy,
zero
get
one though, the
some
cream soda is even harder to find.
Andy, get some sleep. I know you're tired, buddy. I know
Yeah, that's all
you're
right. I'm
working hard.
hanging there tonight. I'm having fun with you guys. It's all
Yeah.
good.
He's East Coast with me. We're on the same time zone. So
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
traveling? You traveling again this week, Andy?
Yeah, I'm leaving just one night this week. It'll be Thursday to Friday, so I'll be out just one night.
Yeah.
So I might have a
Delaware?
chance to hop on something on Thursday night if I get a
There
chance.
you go.
What do you do for work besides pimping?
No, import export matches and diapers. It's pretty lucrative. It's pretty
Maple syrup conglomerate.
Oh my god. Oh, that's
It's
funny.
the ability to do that on the fly there, Stanley. That's just-
That was pretty damn good. I gotta admit, that was a good one. All right, guys, I'm heading to bed. I'm gonna y'all want to head over to Cheech? I posted the link up.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
He's getting full fast, so you guys better head over.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Guys, cheers. Thank you all for coming over for an hour. Andy, great
Yeah.
job at you and Todd again tonight. Awesome.
Thanks, brother.
Loved it.
Appreciate
Loved
it.
it. Loved it.
Always
Hey,
good to
we-
see you guys. Thanks.
Are we
We'll
getting a
see you all
matchup again
soon,
next
man.
week? Should have been a hit.
Oh yeah, well don't worry. You can tell me who you want. Maybe I'll put them up there. You give me a couple bands, I'll put them up there for should have been in. So
Andy,
Okay.
did All of you and Drug City get different Starlight picks, or is it the same? Did they split it? I didn't even pay attention.
It depends on which one. Anytime you see the Syndicate on the label, it's a split between a couple, but it could be Fish Paws. It could be.
I know, but like
Schwann's.
those two almost exclusively split barrels anymore. So I just
think
didn't know if they had
I
different
think
ones or not.
The Great Brandy, I think, is Allview and Drug City, if I'm not mistaken.
But they don't have different ones.
I don't think so.
I haven't been in a liquor store in 2 weeks. I'm jonesing.
Damn,
Go buy.
you're
All right,
ready.
Marty, I'll
All right,
see
guys.
you soon.
Love you
Three-
guys.
Have a good
Peace
night,
and
Peace
guys.
out.
Thanks for having us,
Thank you,
Marty.
everybody.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
3 South.